would say, in the new economy. Let me just get South Korea in here. Growth hits 5-year high. We don't do as much from them, but the country economy grew at 2.6% in 3 months to September over the same period last year. The second quarter growth was 1.2%. The South Korean economy has been held back by the effects of the deadly MERS virus. Hyundai has disappointed, released weak global demand has hit the export of cars, with Hyundai releasing disappointing results there. The weak growth rates over the past quarter have led the government to launch their stimulus programs. So thus there is it's symptomatic in a global sense from China to South Korea and beyond, as far as where this global thing is going here. And let's see, fall in UK government borrowing would be public sector net borrowing, excluding public sector bank, was at £46.3 billion between April and September, down 7.5 billion or 13.9%. That's from the Office of National Statistics in the UK. The Office for Budget Responsibility forecast the year would be at 69.5 billion. This would be down 22.9% from the estimate of 89.2 billion in 2014 to 15. And we won't go into the commentary here, but basically they are moving on. September's public sector finance looked encouraging at first sight. The government's still spending far more than its income, of course, and to make up the difference, it had to borrow the £46.3 billion. That's the UK government. We'll go ahead and do the numbers now, and look at the markets around the world. These are Friday, if not otherwise noted. The BBC Global 30 at 106.48, risen also. The FTSE at 67.80 is on Friday. In Amsterdam, they were 465.05 there. The DAX in Frankfurt at 302.57. In Paris, they were at 221.46. In Brussels, 59.22. In Madrid, 110.90. In Zurich, 121.60. In Moscow, 6.46. In Johannesburg, in the negative, 294.82. In Bombay, 183.15. In Karachi, 1.58. In Lahore, 2.40 on Thursday. On Friday, in Colombo, 12.64. In Tehran on Wednesday, 33. In Sydney on Friday, 88.50. The Nikkei was at 389.43. The Hang Seng at 306.57. All those were on Friday. In Shanghai, 43.70. In New York at 157.54, and the Nasdaq is at 111.81. the commodities market out in the city of Chicago is missing. Anyway, nonetheless, in San Pablo, they were in the negative at minus 175.55. And in Mexico, they were 382.27. Okay, and on to the commodities. We'll round this out. Brent crude was down 12 cents at $47.96. The spot was down $1.03 at $47.54. Texas Intermediate crude was down 87 cents at $44.65. I noticed today out driving around, gasoline prices also going down, which is a good thing. Cocoa futures down $15. And coffee futures down $1.40. Gold on the Forex index up $5.10 at $1,171.55. The buy gold futures for an ounce were down $2.60 at $1,164.70. Silver was up 21 cents at $15.98. Something you can get into, I guess, if you're into that sort of thing. On the Eurex light futures, cocoa was up $6 there. The coffee was down $33. And the Bloomberg Commodity Index was down 0.73 at 87.45. That will do it for us. For those in business, make it a productive next week. For the consumer, keep your eye on the ball. Prices are stabilizing, and in many instances, they are going in a downward spiral. So that will be good for the consumer. We'll be looking at the Fed's meeting next week and see what decisions are made. Were the prognosticators right? Or were they not correct? My take on that, the Fed will hold, and what we know is not very much. But the economy in the U.S. is very, very mixed. Incidentally, housing starts were up. We didn't get that in this week. So we are seeing a growth there from the National Association of Realtors. We'll give their report next week. Good day.